I mean, I was playing the game. They went up for a rebound. Someone's arm flew back and hit Ice in the face. He was on the ground. They play kept, passed the ball out. No stoppage of play. Just they kept playing, and then Chet went up for a layup, and I guess landed on him, and I guess he got the foul. But that's just one of the calls they made. But yeah. Yeah, I was not expecting him to get the foul. I feel like he has a right to be on the floor if he's hurt. So yeah.
How scary was that moment, and then were you relieved when he was able to come back in?
Yeah, it was a little scary. I didn't know how bad it was. Saw him get up, and he seemed okay. And then it was good to see him back out there and keep playing. So.
Evan Damar, right down Euclid. Evan, clearly Oklahoma City was allowed to play very physically with you guys tonight. And how do you think you guys kind of responded to that physicality, maybe just the pressure they're kind of hitting with whether you had no assistance in that or not?
I feel like they were playing kind of physical in the beginning, and we weren't really taking it to them. And then second half, I feel like we started rolling more, playing more physical with them, and went on a run. And then at the end, we just got to finish the games. So.
And to go off Nate's question a little bit, just with Isaac's injury, it's unfortunate that it happened, of course. But do you think it was a bit of a conduit for you guys, just to kind of just give you that edge a little bit in the second half?
Yeah, definitely. We want to fight for our brothers on the court, and when a guy goes down like that, it definitely gives us a little boost in energy to come back and play with fire.
And what was the explanation the official gave you in the closing moments of the game when they called, I believe it was a foul or a turnover on you?
Which possession are you talking about?
Towards the end of the game, like in the last few possessions of the game, they called either a foul or a turnover on you.
A foul on the jump ball?
Yeah, that's it.
I guess they said I hit his arm, and I made the argument that that's been happening to me all game. I didn't get the call, and she just said that she would look back and watch it and try to make the best call next time.
Spencer Davies, Cavs Insider. How did you feel about the matchup with Chet? And it looked like you really wanted to respond in the second half against him.
Yeah, I feel like I started slow, missed a few shots. I feel like we weren't shooting the best in the first half. Shot like 8%, like 33% from the field. So as a team, it just wasn't really flowing for us. But second half came back and really just wanted to keep being aggressive the whole game, regardless of what happened in the first. And I feel like he's a great player as well, great at defense and very long. So I see a bright future for him as well.
Logan Conger of WZMP Akron. Evan, with Jarrett out, you finished with 12 rebounds tonight. Did you feel any more pressure to be a bit more of a defensive presence with Jarrett being on the bench?
Yeah. It's just me as the big out there, so a lot of things I have to funnel in and guard and help a lot of my teammates on the interior. So, and then also they have to help me as well on the exterior and be my shield if I go help, and they help. They have my back as well. So. I feel like we did a pretty good job of that. Still getting better at it as we keep playing, but yeah.
You touched on this during the training camp. We talked about bringing the ball up, and sometimes you would do that. You got an assist early in this game off that. How much did you work on it, and how much more comfortable and natural do you feel doing it?
Each game getting better and better. More and more pushes are going to keep coming. I feel like it creates good offense for us as well. Collapses the defense for kickouts like that happened in the game, and if not, keep going until get the layup. So it's just going to keep happening and happening. I worked on it a lot during the summer, and that was a big factor that I wanted to bring out in games like this. So just keep doing it.
Anything else? Yeah, I have one more actually. You said earlier that you had argued something. The top players always have the kind of a running dialogue, with officials and stuff. Have you started doing that more? I mean, I know it's only a couple games in, but it seems like I've seen you, tonight and Wednesday.
I feel like I've been doing it since I got in the league. I feel like more and more comfortable with them because I see them more often as well. Second year, we still do it. I just like to get explanations from their calls when it happens. And then I try to defend my teammates, or if it's on me as well, for what I'm doing, for hopefully the next calls to be in our favor. Yeah. Shoulder. I've heard that before. Everyone's been called that. So I just try to be me, do the best I can, and I'm just gonna keep living in the weight room. Once I get my weight up, it's gonna be crazy. So.
Thanks, Evan.
Last question from Jim.
Hi, Evan. I suppose we're talking about young, dynamic cores in the NBA, and yourself, Darius, and Colin. There's a potential for you to be the core front of the Cleveland Cavaliers franchise for the next decade or so. How exciting is that?
It's very exciting. The fan base in Cleveland, the whole city vibe is great. I love it so far, and I'm very excited to see what happens.